Alright, welcome to MalFramework tutorial number 10. I wanted to come in and show you a couple things about the framework, or his framework, that I keep talking about. So right now you see the TL unit. That's who I joined as, and this is the gear that is in that gear script. Remember when I showed you earlier he didn't have that radio backpack? Well, he does now. You can see that antenna, whip antenna that's bent in a triangle. Anyway, and you see also that he's started with the weapon on his back. So when the mission loaded, he was holding it, but then you saw him quickly go into an animation and put that weapon on his back. That is Malbran's script if you turned it on in the config file, which was, I believe, safety. And you can either read about what his modules by reading it in the GitHub, or you can click his README, which basically says the same thing as the GitHub does. This module puts a player's weapon on their back at the mission start to prevent misfires. So all I did to turn that on was go into the config SQF, and let's see if we can find it. It is safety start, and I turned it on true. So when the mission started, it started on his back. And you see the code over on the left side, MalFramework, admin, info, the server FPS is low. Oh no, it gives you a warning. The AI count is 130. That is part of the debug. So remember, the debug is turned on right now, right here. Sorry, it's not turned on in the mission, but because I'm admin, I see that low SPF warning. Did I say SPF? FPS. So the admin menu in Malbran's framework is you would self-interact, and you have a couple of new options here, which is one, the admin menu. How do you get that admin menu? Is you entered your Steam UID right here in the description HPP. So now I have the admin menu. There we go. It gives you several performance related things. Object counts. It tells you what task is activated right now. You can assign the tasks, make it succeeded or failed from here, but I believe that messes with the end conditions. Like, I think if you went through and succeeded all of them and then ended the mission, I'm not sure that would count towards a mission success. You can terminate the mission here. You can open the arsenal. So remember, in the config SQF, was it no, it was the description HPP. No, it was the config SQF. Where did I show you to turn on in the admin menu? It was yes, the admin menu. If you want the arsenal, and I put true, that's where you can then click here and it will open the arsenal for you. It's not a limited arsenal. It includes everything for whatever mod you have loaded. So you saw non-SOG PF weapons and stuff. Let's go back and open the admin menu. toggle FPS counter if you don't have one. And right now this shows you how long you've been playing the mission and if there was a time limit. So this mission doesn't have a time limit, but if, let's say I set it to 60, it would show, 60 minutes here. Shows you the system time and how long the server's been up, which is basically how long I've been in this multiplayer mission. You can also do things like highlight me, and I could heal me if there was, it would show a player list if there was more players in here. Let's say Jericron was in here. I could highlight Jericron, I could say heal, I could say teleport to Jericron, or I could say teleport Jericron to me. So that's the admin menu. It's quite useful, and it's a good addition to the framework. A couple of the other options you have is you can check remaining time, but this mission doesn't have time, so it defaults to just, I think it starts on a timer of 60 minutes, but when the 60 minutes is over, it won't do anything because this mission doesn't have a timer set. And I can't remember where you would, the time, that's right, in condition time limit. I've got it set to false. If it was true, it would then end at 60 minutes. But it still does a countdown, even though you don't have one. The other one is you can end the scenario by doing a tactical withdrawal. That's where I talked about telling Malbrin that the U.S. Army doesn't retreat. They do tactical withdrawals. And I could end the mission now, which would be a failure, so we'll do that in a minute. Is tactical withdrawal in this one? I can't remember if you have to turn tactical withdrawal on or no, you don't have to turn it on or off. Remember, it is the setting in player where I had the team leader given the number 2, which is the platoon level leadership, so he can call respawns, he can resupply, and he can do a tactical withdrawal. So he can do this resupply here, and you do have to set up the resupply, but that's what this if you have resupply set up, it gives you this option. And I have 2 medical crates and 2 ammo crates that you can resupply from, and they are basically outside. I'll show you later, but that's how you would set up a resupply from using Malbrin's framework. Remember, I talked about the map. If you see, there's the vanilla map there. Right now I'm using the SOG Prairie Fire map. If I worked, and if you can also see that in his uniform he has map tools, SOG Prairie Fire map, and if I go into map and I try to use the SOG Prairie Fire tools, or sorry, the ACE map tools, there's no option to use them. You also see that I have cut the map out, or cut most of the map out, and you can only see the area that you're going to be operating in. That is part of Malbrin's module map cover right here. So true, you needed to create a marker named marker AO1 is what I named it, and that was the color of the covered area, which would be this area here. That's what that color is. And there's a marker in the editor that's this size, and it is named MRK_AO_1, and that's why you only see this much of the map. But anyway, can't use map tools, so I'm going to drop the SOG Prairie Fire map. I'm going to grab the vanilla one, and now I have access to the ACE map tools. SOG Prairie Fire developers do know of this error, and they will fix it supposedly in the next update for the SOG Prairie Fire DLC. We're going to go out here. I will show you the FlyBy module. Remember, I walked in that blue area. It initiates that aircraft. To do a flyby. And this is Malvern's, this is using the MalFramework FlyBy module. Remember I talked about the resupply crates? So to use the resupply module in Malvern's framework, here are the crates. Those are the ammo ones, those are the medical ones, and what it looks like when you drop it is, let's say I want to drop an ammo one. The ingress is the aircraft comes in from a direction of, we'll say, the north. And it tells you in 1 minute that aircraft will be coming in to drop off that ammo crate. I had also shown you the that ini.sqf that you probably won't use or have because I added it for some code that I wanted. So if I wasn't pilot and I tried to get into the pilot seat, it kicks me out. And it says you're not allowed in the upper right hand corner. Of course, John showed me that you get into it like the passenger seat and then you can get right into the pilot seat, which sucks, but oh well. Hopefully you won't use that hack or have to ban you. No, I'm just kidding. It was just something I wanted to try, and it was pretty old scripting from a long time ago when I made missions right when Arma 3 was released, and I took it from Arma 2 code. But anyway, I can hear the resupply aircraft coming in. It's supposed to be coming in from the north. Remember, I picked a Choctaw helicopter, and it is. And he should release the crate. Drop it. Drop the resupply crate. We'll go into it later to show you how to configure a resupply drone using Malvern's framework. Oh, you see the crate, just one of them disappeared. That means it's in the air. And if it was more daylight, it would be a smoke grenade, but because it's more at night, it is a flare. How do I get out of this concertina? Okay. Oof, dropped it quite a distance. See it up in front of me, about 50 meters. And for this mission, they are not ace arsenals. I'm trying to restrict equipment. So you just come up to it. You can see the kMaN FPS. That's because I started that with the admin menu. Toggle FPS counter. Here, I'll shut it off. Anyway, I look into the box, and there's what I have for resupply. I like the SOG PF Logistics. I can pick it up. Nope. Wait, what am I picking up? What does this pick up? Oh, it was the kMaN from the attached to the to that crate. Anyway. There. This is the SOG Prairie Fire Logistics. Get up. I picked it up, and I can walk it back to the FOB, and I can even put it in the helicopter if I want. So pilots playing this mission, you can manually just bring in resupply. Anyways, that's it for this video. If you have any questions, let me know, and I will make another one covering other parts of this mission. Thanks, bye.